Thank you, Melinda. Good afternoon and welcome to this year's graduation ceremony, part 2. I'm Dr. Jonah Rice, president of the college, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and all the faculty and staff, I congratulate all of you graduates for being here today. This year's ceremony is a bit different from ones in the past, but at least we have one this year, unlike last year. We appreciate your understanding for our concern for your safety, but as staff, faculty, and I discussed, we could simply not skip another year, and we had to celebrate your accomplishments. This year, we transitioned from a remote institution to a hybrid institution, and then began to return back to normal, and will be hopefully back to all normal this summer. Because of our mitigation and your great working alongside each other, we had no major outbreaks on campus, and we were safe all the way around. And I commend everyone, student, faculty, staff alike, in making sure that we were all safe and sound through this global pandemic. This year, in addition to surviving, we also had many new initiatives. We saw our Fresh Start Scholarship Series, our Accelerated College Experience Program take flight. We had new teams, the new academic programs launch. We saw exciting baseball and softball games, theater productions, albeit not live, but on SIC TV, so to speak. The same way with musical concerts that were televised, and so much more creativity in and out of the classroom. We celebrated 2 national championships, well, 1 national championship and 1 international championship with our speech and debate team. And we also received the Heist Estate Gift, the largest estate gift in SIC history and the largest in our region for any peer institution. The college has also begun work on the Carmi Center expansion, which is a project long in the making to serve business and industry in the northern part of our district. And we continue to lead our peers in academic rankings, such as our nursing pass rates, our completion rates, and so many programs, and so much more. Our faculty and staff met the challenges of dealing with the pandemic with true determination and professionalism to ensure that you, the student, received what you came here for. Of course, your accomplishments were magnified during this global pandemic. While you have all been a part of these great accomplishments, yours today, this day, is the greatest of all. Your presence here serves as evidence of your accomplishment like few other graduates at Southeastern before you. To continue, to charge ahead, and then to complete your degree or certificate during this pandemic is something for which you have to be especially proud. Your perseverance is admirable, your grit is noble, and your reward is noted and admired by all of us. And so with that said, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Colin Sexton, our Phi Theta Kappa president, who will introduce a very special guest with us here today. Thank you.
My name is Colin Sexton, and I am a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society at Southeastern. Each year, the Mu Psi chapter of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society in Southeastern choose an outstanding alumnus to be honored at commencement. This year, we are honored to present Terry L. Severson. Originally from Chicago, Mr. Severson is a 1984 forestry graduate of SIC. He is currently the Forest Fire Management Officer with Hoosier National Forest in Tell City, Indiana. Upon graduation from SIC, Mr. Severson joined the Peace Corps and spent 27 months of service in Kenya. He then returned to Illinois to earn a Bachelor's of Science in Natural Resource Management from SIU Carbondale. Since then, he has become a leader in his field and has answered the call to service in times of national crises, such as Hurricane Katrina's landfall in 2005 and Deepwater Horizon oil spill of 2010. He has also served with the Forest Service International programs as the chief of party on 3 fire management missions to the Congo to teach on prescribed fire management, and his team was awarded the Chiefs Award in 2016 for applying knowledge globally. Without further ado, I introduce to you your 2021 Distinguished Alumnus and Commencement Keynote Speaker, Terry L. Severson.
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Terry Severson. I graduated from Southeastern Illinois College back in 1984. Seems like such a long time ago, but as I'm here, it seems like it was only yesterday. I'm extremely honored to be named the 2021 Distinguished Alumni. And while I cannot claim to be a scholar or to have all the answers, after all, I'm just a wildland firefighter at heart, I can impart to you what I consider to be the 4 pillars that make up the foundation of a successful career. Think of the legs of a table or a chair. When one is missing, the table or chair does not function. In my own life, these pillars of success are directly related to the happiness that I've experienced throughout my career in natural resource management. The first and potentially the most important pillar is trust. Not trust as it relates to trusting others, but to trust in yourself. While it is important to listen to counsel from both family and friends, you alone ultimately decide to make your decisions that will dictate the directions of your life. So I tell you to trust your judgment, trust your decisions, trust that you will make mistakes, but they will be your mistakes. Do not let anyone dissuade you from living your dream. I was 22 years old making paint in Chicago when I saw a small ad about a forestry tech school at Southeastern Illinois College. I had just purchased a vehicle, had a 401k, and I was making a pretty good living. To my mother, it was the makings of the American dream. She had grown up picking tobacco just across the river in Kentucky from here and never finished high school. She was a single parent who struggled to make ends meet and raise 2 boys in Chicago. I was the first to graduate from high school in my immediate family. Attending college was neither encouraged nor expected of me, but her American dream was not my dream. I valued her advice. I understood what she wanted for me, but I saw a different future for myself. I knew I could be successful following my own path, and that path led me here to SIC. I decided to leave my job, sell my vehicle, and enroll here at the college. On the day I left, my mother cried. In her world, you did not quit a good job, and she was afraid I was making a terrible mistake. It turned out to be one of the most important decisions of my life. When it comes to making important decisions in your life, trust yourself and stick with those decisions. You know yourself better than anyone else. Be honest with yourself. What do you want for yourself? What do you value? How do you want to contribute to the world? In what direction do you want your life to go? That is for you and you alone to decide. Do not let someone else decide your path. Ralph Waldo Emerson, noted poet, essayist, and lecturer, wrote, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." The second pillar is overcoming fear. You and I manage fear daily in our professional and our personal lives. Certainly, fear is useful when it alerts us to real danger. But it can also be a barrier to our success and happiness. Each of us at one time in our lives has doubted ourselves and our abilities. That makes us vulnerable. It makes us human. I implore each of you, look beyond the barrier. What do you see? What is the other side of fear? Understand fear as an obstacle that you have the power to overcome, and you will. Accept the challenge that fear provides, and remember that life is not a spectator sport. It is not to be lived on the sidelines. Push yourself through your fear, and you would be surprised at what you can accomplish. Like many people, my biggest fear is the fear of failure. After I graduated from SIC, I decided to apply for the Peace Corps. I'd seen those TV commercials with the tagline, "The toughest job you'll ever love." And I thought to myself, why couldn't that be me? I applied and they accepted me to the Kenya East African Agroforestry Program. But as my training began, my fear returned. I was the only one in the training class of 30 with an associate's degree. Everyone else had bachelor's or even master's degrees. Could I compete? Spoiler alert, I did. I did very well. Peace Corps training required us to give presentations and speeches like I'm doing today, plus hands-on activities. I was comfortable with the hands-on activities. It was the public speaking that truly scared the heck out of me, and probably scares the heck out of a lot of us. To overcome my fear, I practiced. I practiced a lot. I woke up early, gave speeches to empty classrooms. I returned late at night and did it again. I did this repeatedly until I felt comfortable. I refused to let fear of failure be an obstacle to my success. In my Kenyan home, I taped a quote by Theodore Roosevelt on the wall, and I use it to even motivate me today. It read, "Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to take rank in those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows neither victory nor defeat." A full, successful life guarantees a series of victories and defeats. Learn from your failures. They are valuable teachers. Use your fear to motivate you throughout your life, and always celebrate your victories. Today, we are celebrating one of those victories. You decided to further your education. You took a chance. You dared to fail, and you succeeded. And I applaud each and every one of you for a job well done. The third pillar is passion. No matter what you decide to do in life, no matter what career you decide to pursue, I wish and hope that your work is or will become your passion. I have been extremely fortunate in my career that I've felt a sense of passion for what I do for a living. I was passionate about being a Peace Corps volunteer in Africa. I am passionate about managing our nation's valuable resources. We often confuse passion with confidence. Passion has nothing to do with confidence. Passion means caring for something so deeply and believing in something so completely that is bigger than you. It is really about how you see yourself contributing to society and the world. It is really what lights that fire inside of you. Harriet Tubman, enslaved woman, abolitionist, founder of the Underground Railroad, wrote, "Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." My sincere hope for each and every one of you is that you will find your passion and stoke that flame. The last pillar is empathy. That's the capacity to understand and be sensitive to the experiences and thoughts of others. This ability is essential. When we have an awareness of how challenges, privileges, hardships, and our environment influence our worldviews, we can have a thoughtful, productive discussion. In other words, try and take a few steps in someone else's shoes. Society is far too eager to criticize others without doing the work. I do not know what it took each of you to get here today. You may have overcome challenges and obstacles. You may have people in your life who perhaps did not support your college ambitions, people who did not believe in your dream. By assuming these things, I am trying to put myself in your shoes, and that alone furthers our understanding of one another. As you have probably guessed by now, my Peace Corps experience in Kenya, East Africa, has had a tremendous influence on my life. Each and every day, I'm reminded of my time overseas and experience working and living in Africa. Please, for a moment, though, imagine that you are that Peace Corps volunteer. who just arrived in an African village to begin a 2-year assignment. What preconceived notions did you have about the country, the continent, and the people? What preconceived notions did the people of that tiny African village have concerning Americans in general, or this stranger that just arrived, you? Were your expectations of Africa formed by watching the old Tarzan movies, or perhaps Coming to America? Or maybe you heard of the great Zulu or Maasai warriors? What were the villagers' expectations of you? Were there expectations about Americans formed by old John Wayne movies, or perhaps the latest social media sensation? Most of these impressions are incorrect and are simply stereotypes that do not capture the true essence of a people, a culture, or a country. Only through empathy, seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another, can we begin to understand one another and begin a constructive conversation. Today, we are celebrating a great milestone in your lives, an accomplishment that no doubt took tremendous dedication and effort. You are here today because of your commitment and perseverance. It has taken sacrifice and discipline. Celebrate this victory. Take pride in what you have accomplished here today. Where will you go from here? What path will you take? What contributions will you make? The decisions are yours. Make them wisely and honestly. Keep passion in your heart. Let fear motivate you, and let empathy guide you. I would like to leave you today with the lyrics of my favorite singer-songwriter and fellow Illinoisan, the late, great John Prine, who wrote, "I wish you love, I wish you happiness, and I wish you all the best." Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Karen Weiss. I'm Vice President of Academic Affairs here at the college, and I'm here to present the candidates for their degrees today. Mr. Chairman, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements as set forth by Southeastern Illinois College and the state of Illinois for the degrees listed in the program, and are hereby presented to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Dr. Pat York, Chairman of the Southeastern Illinois College Board. By the authority vested in me as Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Southeastern Illinois College and the state of Illinois, I hereby confer the degrees as listed in the program, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Jamie Joe Anderson, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Ashlyn Marie Smith, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Abby Susan Lee Horton, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Mackenzie Lynn Swinford, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Mackenzie J. Dutton, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Laura Leonberger, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Caitlin Rose South, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Paige Helen Gully, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Jonathan Jacob Denny, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Carly Ray Hart, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Kristen D. Byer, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Madison Renee Hoy, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Brittany Joe Hutchison, Certificate in Practical Nursing. Paige L. McConnell, Associate Degree Nursing. Marcella Ruth Ann Lane, Associate Degree Nursing. Rachel Nicole Fike, Associate Degree Nursing. Cecilia Marie Taborn, Associate Degree Nursing. Madison Shea Money, Associate Degree Nursing. Nikki Shoemaker, Associate Degree Nursing. Logan Walters, Associate Degree Nursing. Kate Elizabeth Weiss, Associate Degree Nursing. Jennifer Mackenzie Reed, Associate Degree Nursing. B. James Barber, Associate Degree Nursing. Grace Elizabeth Emhoff, Certificate in Cosmetology. JC Dawn Tuttle, Certificate in Cosmetology. Lucas Patrick Reeder, Associate in Applied Science, Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Basic Vehicle Repair Technician. Colton Eugene Harms, Associate in Applied Science, Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Basic Vehicle Repair Technician. Mason Garrett Blair, Associate in Applied Science, Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Basic Vehicle Repair Technician. Holly Ann Lindsay, Associate in Applied Science, Business Management, Certificate Business Management, Certificate Accounting. Michael Dale Scott, Certificate Power Sports Technology. Trenton James Rush, Certificate Power Sports Technology. Colin Jacob Ingram, Associate in Applied Science Welding Technology, Certificate Welding Technology Level 2, Certificate Welding Technology. Caitlin Renee Felty, Associate in Applied Science Business Management, Certificate Business Management, Certificate Accounting. Ashley Dawn Sholo, Certificate Accounting. Jake Montgomery Evans, Associate in Applied Science, Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Basic Vehicle Repair Technician. Hannah Joe Finley, Certificate Diesel Technology, Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Basic Vehicle Repair Technician. Cordell A. Wheaton, Associate in Applied Science Welding Technology, Certificate in Welding Technology Level 2, Certificate Welding Technology, Certificate Diesel Technology Medium Heavy Duty Truck, Certificate Basic Vehicle Repair Technician. And we have had an error. Hannah Finley has also completed an Associate in Applied Science Medium Heavy Duty Truck and Associate in Applied Science Heavy Equipment.
Well done, graduates. As you leave here today, I have 4 very simple pieces of advice for you. Nuggets that came to me from a variety of sources over the course of the year. Number 1, I hope that you've learned how to be thankful. The November issue of Psychiatric Times presented a whole list of things for which we should be grateful during this past most difficult year. We've seen people pulling together to accomplish great things. We've seen some wonderful innovation and just some remarkable ingenuity. In the midst of challenges which will occur in your life and some of which you will have no control, you must remember to be thankful for what's going right, not just what's going wrong. Be thankful for what's working, not just what's broken. And be thankful for what's joyful in your life, not just what's saddening. In addition to being thankful, I hope we've learned this past year, and I hope that you continue to be open. Your mind should be like a parachute. It works best when it's open. I challenge you to always open your mind before you open your mouth. Mark Twain once said, "An open mind leaves a chance for someone to drop a worthwhile thought in." And that doesn't mean you have to end up being wishy-washy. You can take a stand on an issue, but consider the other side to avoid bias and to become a more critical thinker and to better understand the complex world problems in our world. Third, be honest. Think about how today we hear on the news people dressing over line by saying that they misspoke, or they had to walk it back, or something was taken out of context. We gloss over mistruths many times. I challenge you to commit to yourself to tell the truth. You may not be popular at times because of it, but truth is important, not just a version of truth. Live more guilt-free and stress-free, knowing that you are honest, not only with others, but honest with yourself. Ownership is vastly underrated today. I challenge you to be strong, stand on your own, and own your failures just as you own your successes. And fourth and finally, be inspiring for the rest of your lives. Jeff Boss, who is a former Navy SEAL, is known for inspiring others with many of his tales. He emphasizes that effective leaders must choose the right tactic for the right mission, no matter if it's the boardroom or the battlefield. Boss likes to say, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. You should always let your actions speak for themselves. That is what will inspire people. If you only have to tell them how great you are, or tell them how great your family is, or how great of a job you do, then you typically won't inspire. In fact, typically you will repel. If you are really that awesome at something, then you don't need to tell anyone because they already know. Let your good actions speak volumes about your character. My challenge to you is that after you leave SIC, that you practice at least one of these traits every day to the fullest of your ability. That is how you will change the world. That is how you will change it for the better and yourself. That is one positive step forward at a time. And so this concludes our 2021 graduation ceremony. I thank you all for your participation. Have a great afternoon. Thank you.